Hey guys, welcome to Alpha NFT. I'm Mike Workman, and today I want to talk about crypto and a real quick rundown of the tokens I am checking out, and also how you can find your own uh, tokens in this market and potentially make some huge profits when the bull run comes back and so right now we're looking at BTC. BTC on my technical indicators over here is a strong sell right now. I do not expect the price to come down too much more than what it has. Uh, it's kind of just meandering right now, right? It's just very flat. And this is a monthly chart. And if we go back to a weekly or even a daily chart here, what we see is the price has been relatively flat, right? We can draw a line right here, and it's pretty much the average price is around 21,000. We're at 19,500 right now, and there's not a lot of fluctuation. Um, I do see some signals to the downside for this token, or for this coin rather, but um, nothing concrete for a long period of time. It's more or less looking like a short term type of downtrend or sideways trend is what I'm seeing. So if cryptocurrency comes back, I think it's going to be due to regulation approvals in major countries like Germany, um, Canada, Japan, and the US. So that's what's really going to kick crypto in the butt is government accepting crypto, other third world countries as well accepting crypto. And so once that happens, it's going to pop up in popularity and price. So looking at Ethereum, I really like Ethereum at or around $1,000. I like BNB uh, anywhere under 300 all the way down to 200. I love BNB. If it goes lower than that, though, I'm kind of a little cautious. Um, but overall, I'm pretty confident uh, that Binance token is going to increase in price and hold its value. Another token I'm looking at is AMP, and AMP is near an all-time low right now, and I'm very excited for this token. Investing in it. Scale is connected um, with skill and King in a way where that video game company, Riveted Games, is moving uh, their project to include the Scale network, and their next video game, Cryptoblades Kingdoms, is going to launch on the Scale network. Um, don't quote me on that, but it's looking like that's what's going to happen. Um, and that's great for Scale, right? So I'm investing in Scale. Scale is also looking at an all-time low right now of compared to where it's at. Here's my all-time low, 0.0049, and actually the all-time low is 0.00079. But when you take that a look at that, um, you know that's about a 5x uh, lower than what it is now. But AMP has been at hasn't been this low in a very long time. So let's take a look at AMP real quick on its own chart here. Let's look at the year to date. And as you can see, AMP's just plummeting down. Let's look at all. And it's been quite a while uh, about a year and a half since AMP was lower than this. And I do remember when AMP was super low, less than a penny. And I really like it uh, right now, two for a penny. Um, it's a good project. And I'm accumulating this coin as well as other coins such as CryptoBlades King token, which I really like. Uh, Recently, I just sold a bunch, and it may be time to purchase again soon. Um, I play uh, the market. I have millions of tokens right now. So, 10, 15, 20% move in price is good enough for me to trade and accumulate more. Um, and that's what I'm doing is the king price went up a little bit. I got in back here where it went down. And I've been doing that consistently, buying on these uh, dips to where it came under certain values that I'm watching. I have these pivot points here. I'm going to get rid of some of these other. So my pivot points, if it's under P, I like it. If it's uh, at or below support 1, I love it. And then when it comes to resistance 1, I unload. And if it touches resistant 2, anything that I'm holding on to residual, I get rid of, um, usually 100% of the token by then. Uh, I don't like to uh, miss opportunities, but uh, I really hate waiting around and not taking profit. So this coin has jumped around quite a bit the last several weeks. If you go back and you look at the volatility here of this token, you can see that it comes down fairly low to a point at about 0.0015, give or take, and then it likes to bounce up to about 0.0025. So that's nearly 50%. It's more like 40, 45%, but the token is constantly jumping around. So I like to get on board with that and increase my bags. And for very little to no money, uh, trading in and out of King token, uh, I'm making 10,000 extra King tokens per trade with very little to no cost to me. I also trade back exclusively into BNB right now, and BNB is doing the same thing. It's going up and down. So I traded just recently, I'd say hours ago or earlier this morning, several hours ago. I traded my King for BNB. Okay, and so uh, the King token um, can go higher, but uh, the Binance token has came down a few bucks, a good 5, 6, 7%. So when you add these, like a 10% increase in my position, and then I bought a coin that's 5% down, looking for the Binance token to go back up, and then hopefully at the same time the King token comes down. Um, then I will reinvest and make any uh, benefits from those pairs being moving the opposite. So that's a trading pair, and that's another way to make money. Um, so real quick to just go back into my system here, I look at BTC, I look at the overall market, the total here, what's going on with all crypto. Looks like we are bouncing off a Bollinger Band. It does say on the technicals that we're going lower according to the moving averages and the oscillators, meaning indicators. Um, but it doesn't go over a trillion very much, and it doesn't go under 800,000 or 800 million, excuse me, very much, or 800 billion. Yeah, 800 billion. Sorry, guys. So what I'm doing is uh, pretty much uh, playing BNB while I watch BTC. Uh, I'm accumulating AMP, skill, and scale tokens, as well as king tokens. And I'm also into SPS, DEC, that's Splinterlands tokens. And what's happening is these tokens are extremely cheap. I've seen them at much higher prices, and I'm just gathering as much as I can. And so I'm in the gaming um, area for tokens because I believe that's going to pop. And entertainment is kind of like cigarettes and alcohol. Those seem to come back and be more profitable than your standard everyday tokens. Ethereum is an exception. Uh, Plenty of other tokens out there do well. I'm looking at Bitcoin dominance going down. So other coins are going to fill that in as the total uh, market cap for crypto goes up. So if we go back to 2.9 trillion, I would expect the Bitcoin dominance to be a little less than it used to be, and other tokens like Binance, Ethereum, AMP, Solana, um, etc., to do much better. Polygon, Chain, um, what's that? Link, um, and yeah, there's a lot of tokens out there that I look at. But right now, I'm in my little niche, which is just a Binance uh, token, uh, an Ethereum token, a video game on Binance that's moving over to Scale, and uh, just trying to be on a single team, a single level, and not be crazy diverse. You know, I'm not into all the different exchanges. I'm pretty much Binance Ethereum guy. Uh, but you can be a Polygon guy. You can be a Ethereum guy. You can be a Solana guy. You can be out for whatever exchange you want to be. There's Tron, there's AMP, there's all kinds of different uh, blockchains, and you want to look for ones that are diverse and can move forward and have awesome partnerships. And then you pick your team, uh, and by that I mean companies that are dealing with each other, you know, and yeah, just trade like that. Look at tokens that have come down in price, and a lot of them have come way, way, way down. Some not really. I mean, believe it or not, Bitcoin didn't come down a lot. Ethereum didn't come down a lot relative to uh, CryptoBlade Skill or CryptoBlades King or AMP or many, many other tokens out there that have just plummeted 85, 95%. Now, be careful, guys, with these tokens that drop down uh, more than 95%. It's very difficult for those projects to recover. Um, but 30, 60, even 65, 70% is not a big deal when we go through a bear market or a nuclear winter, whatever they call these things. Uh, my experience is um, longevity and partnerships is key. And then the next thing is price resiliency. Has it bounced back from here before? Um, and what's the potential upside. So I'm taking a chance with a lot of these tokens, but I see a lot of upside, and these tokens have been there before. You got to look at the release dates of more tokens into circulation. Um, you want to do your own due diligence, do your own research, and you know, figure it out. But that's how you do it. You look for like a team of tokens, a little niche, and it's like betting on a sector in the stock market, right? Um, Stuff that is advancing, new technologies. I like ICP, Internet Computer. I like a lot of different projects, and I own several tokens and coins, but I try to keep them grouped uh, in and not be too diversified. You know, it's like if this project takes off and a few of its partners uh, ride with them, I got, you know, 3 or 4 tokens on that team. And with Crypto Blades, I got 3, 4, 5 tokens on that team. So one project is about the whole internet and a totally free, gas free uh, network. And I like that. And so where am I going in my other uh, teams? The same thing. Scale Network is a gas-free exchange of uh, NFTs and tokens. So I like that blockchain. So you gotta, you know, figure out for you what you like and where you think the technology is going, and create a little team of tokens, being diversified and just picking across the board, or picking popular stuff like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin, you know, stuff like that can make you money. But I like to uh, have specific little niches that I look into, and then my mind just has to be an expert on 2 or 3 things versus a half a dozen or a dozen things. I can stay on top of it a little more. Uh, these uh, 3 or so subjects that I look at, they are constantly evolving. Partners are being added. News is coming out, and if you look, you'll see that even just a couple uh, types of projects like uh, no gas fees. If you look at tokens with no gas fees, you'll find there's more and more and more coming out, and pretty soon it's too many to follow, right? So um, find your niche, get into it, learn about it, and try to pick some winners based on uh, how many partners they got, uh, how low the price is, how resilient you think they are. I like ICP because they have a lot of super smart people behind the project, and they've been saying since day one it's going to take 10 years plus um, for the project to really take over the whole internet globally. So, uh, you know, the price of the token's gone down from 300 on average to right around 550, $6 on average. So I was loving it at $100, and uh, as it dipped down even more, I just told myself, well, you know, DCA, keep buying some, accumulate. So, but with these gaming tokens, I have millions versus just several hundred. Uh, and my goal there is to be able to acquire tokens for cheap so I can always play the game, right? I'm not looking to sell 100%, but 25, 45% um, slowly as the price skyrockets is definitely part of my goal here. So, um, Yeah, if you like gaming tokens, you can check out my Discord. If you like NFTs, you can check out my Discord. That's why I do these YouTube videos, is to let people know about a Discord channel I have where everybody's welcome to come in and talk about gaming NFTs, play to earn, and form our own uh, gaming guild, uh, and hopefully, CryptoBlades Kingdom, we can form a gaming guild there, or host some guilds in our Discord, where there'll be like a general public chat where many guilds can come and talk, and then there'll be private uh, guild members only. Uh, I'll flag the members, and only the members can get into those chats. Uh, and you know, those guilds will have control of those channels, um, to pretty much discuss what they want. And instead of them having to make a their own Discord, several guilds will be in this Discord, and there's more of an opportunity to talk to other guilds, uh, communicate with new players, and develop allies. Or, um, you know, you still have the privacy of your own channel to talk about how long or how much trust you have towards these other allies, or what your strategy is long term. So that's what I'm trying to create uh, with CryptoBlades Kingdoms. Uh, with the other video games I'm in, they're pretty much solo games, like Splinterlands card game. There's guilds, right? You can get guild cards and guild rewards and guild potions, but it's pretty much a solo game. But we do talk about how to purchase cards, other sites that sell these NFTs. Uh, you know, Buying the $10 pack is very much worth it. That's how you get started. So we tell people, hey, here's how you start with Splinterlands. And so, as we get more people in the Discord interested in different games, we'll create channels and guilds for that. And right now, uh, my Discord is very small, limited to like a handful of people, half a dozen or so. And these people have been with me through thick and thin. I've been up to 400 members, but it was just too crazy and no real focus. And now we're extremely focused on what we want to do, and it's time to rebuild before everything pops off again. So, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Please share the video and subscribe. And for all my subscribers, thank you very much for subscribing. Um, and I do have a Discord link if you guys want to check out the Discord. Have a good one. Thank you.